and deep sense of fulfillment today as we draw the curtains on our national e-conference on transforming Bharat, the role of science, commerce, and humanities in the 21st century. Today, we have collectively embarked on a journey through ideas, innovations, research, and reflections that hold the potential to shape the future of Bharat, our ever evolving, deeply rooted, yet rapidly transforming nation. On behalf of TSDC, we extend heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, keynote speakers, distinguished resource persons, and session chairs who enriched this conference with their insights and expertise. I am privileged to welcome our esteemed guest of honor, a visionary academician and leader, Dr. Sudhir Gavhane. Professor Gavhane is a towering figure in the Indian academic landscape. With over 4 decades of experience in higher education, he has served in numerous transformative roles, founding former Vice Chancellor of MGM University, Aurangabad, and former Vice Chancellor of Yashwantrao Chavan, Maharashtra Open University, to name just a few. His visionary leadership has left a profound mark on institutions like Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, where he served as a professor and head of mass communication and journalism, also as director of several key academic initiatives. He was also the former dean and director of liberal arts, science and commerce at MIT World Peace University, Pune. Former professor and head, University Department of Mass Communication and Journalism, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. A scholar, educator, administrator, and reformer, Professor Gavhane has not only shaped academic policy and university governance across India, but also contributed significantly as a quality assessor for NAC for over 20 years, visiting more than 75 institutions across the country. His pioneering work in media education, distance learning, ICT integration, and inclusive education for tribal and marginalized communities speaks volumes of his commitment to democratizing knowledge and empowering the next generation. Beyond administration, he is a prolific writer with over a dozen books and hundreds of articles to his name, and a guiding force for numerous PhD scholars. His energy, ideas, and integrity make him an inspiration for educators and learners alike. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Professor Dr. Sudhir Gavhane, a true torchbearer of academic excellence and social transformation. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Gavhane to share with us his unique insights. Let's hear from Sir himself.
Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to communicate here with my colleagues across India. And the beautiful introduction of myself, I'm starting investigating on myself whether I really deserve that. Thank you very much for kind words of appreciation. I appreciate the very theme of this one-day conference, in which a lot of deliberations and thought-provoking speeches have been delivered by eminent academicians, speakers, resource persons. India, that is Bharat 2047, is the concept of Vikasit Bharat 2047. And any country in the world which expects to achieve prosperity and overall development, sustainable development, for them, it's very much essential to become a proactive part of knowledge economy. Unless and until our country becomes the superpower into the area of knowledge economy and knowledge society, we are not in position to compete with the world, leading nations in the world. And what is the knowledge economy? The economy based on knowledge. From where knowledge comes? Knowledge comes from research and development. Where the research and development happens, it happens in higher education institutions, HEIs, universities, research laboratories of the industries. And what is the output? The major output is creation of new knowledge, and at the same time, in terms of patenting, commercial patenting. So, application of new research, new knowledge becomes a part of technology. It is the mother of technology, and technology creates new economic sector. And therefore, new economic sector generates employment and prosperity. Therefore, it is our responsibility who are working in higher education institutions, universities, colleges, research institutions, laboratories of the industries. It is our duty to contribute immensely, enormously into production of knowledge, research and development, innovation. And what's happening, where we stand now as an India, if we are imagining Vikasit Bharat 2047, where India stands now, 2025. There are some indicators, and those indicators will tell us where we stand. Reality check. There is a global knowledge index workout every year by the top international authentic bodies related to United Nations UNESCO, and among the 135 countries, India stands and ranked at 40. We were 48 and steadily we have progressed up to 40 now, 40. The progress is appreciable, but we need leapfrogging into among the top 10 at least. And how to cross these 30 top countries above us in terms of knowledge index? It's the biggest challenge in next 25 years. We have to achieve that. It's the biggest challenge. Take the second, indicator, global indicator, global knowledge index. In global knowledge index also, we are lagging behind. We are nearly 40, 45 in that range. So, what can be the target of Vikasit Bharat 2047 is to achieve the goal to reach at top 10 countries in global knowledge index where we stand at 90 and reach top 20 countries, top 10 countries in global innovation index. Innovation index depends on the innovation. Innovation depends on R&D, quality of R&D, the quality of knowledge production, quality of knowledge application. If you consider in terms of patents, you will find that the top countries in the world, top 5 countries in the world in terms of acquiring patents, during last 4 decades, USA was the topmost country in the world for decades together. In recent past, in this decade only, China has surpassed USA in terms of acquiring patents, and the number of patents is more than 7 lakhs. That of US is 4 lakh plus. That of Japan is 2 lakhs. That of Korea is 1 lakh and more. Such a small country, Asian country, progressing like anything last 15 years. China also last 15 years jumped like anything. And our number of patents, though increased from 15,000 to 30,000, it's a good progress, appreciable progress. But in comparison with the global competition, we are far less than even South Korea. We are not in the top 5 countries in terms of patent. Why it is not so? There are 15 lakh teachers working in higher education sector in India, including colleges and industries, universities. And out of them, if everyone writes one quality research paper, one, then we will jump further. Most of the time, we have seen that the research papers are, written, cut and paste kind of thing, not pure and original research for the sake of promotion, for the sake of upgradation, for sake of salary, not for sake of knowledge. We are not honest, not all, but most of them. That is the problem of India. So whatever conditions are laid down by the UGC, we will try to, acquire those conditions by this way, that way, manipulating anything we can do. Same kind of energy if we put into creating a quality research paper or quality research, patentable research, even in humanities and social sciences, it is not that it is the domain only of science and technology. It is also domain of ours. Social sciences, humanities, arts, we are creative people. And where there is a creativity, there is a patenting. There is a pattern, new patterns. But we are not doing that. And therefore, my opinion is, unless and until we are very passionate about this and we are not committed about this as an academic community, number one, our universities and colleges must dedicate definitive fund of their annual budget, maybe 10%, 15% for R&D. So that is also very important approach. And attracting best of the best talent in the college and universities, not only from India, any state of India and any country in the world. That kind of magnetic power our institution should have. But we are not having. If you see the top 500 global universities, in USA alone there are 192. In UK there are 90. In China there are 71. In Germany there are 45. And India we have just 6. When will change and transform our universities? When will transform our colleges? When will be creating knowledge of international standards? That is the biggest challenge before us. Is it unachievable? I will say no. There are thousands and thousands of brilliant, talented people, young, old, of any age group in India. But we are not giving that academic and research culture and required support to them. Support mentally, academic culture, research culture in the institution, and support from the organization. That kind of culture is missing in our India. And therefore, if you see the percentage of GDP spent on the R&D by the top countries who are on the top level in every aspect of the world, then you will find that Israel, Korea, these small countries are spending more than 5% of GDP on R&D. Now they are reaching to 6%. America, Germany are spending 4.3%, 3.5% on an average to 4.5%. And India, last 25 years, we are spending 0.06 to 0.07% of GDP on R&D. How can we achieve the goals of competitive in the world, becoming a knowledge superpower? Because knowledge is the driving force of prosperity in the present context. And in that, we are not able to conquer the leadership of our country. And therefore, integrated efforts from government, policy-wise, central government, state government, ministries, universities, university grant commissions, respective universities, respective colleges have to, integrate themselves together and commonly decide the agenda to transform India in next 15 years or so, like Korea has achieved, like China has achieved. Why can't we do? We definitely can do. Israel has achieved. So therefore, there is a possibility and there is enormous potential in Indian talent that we can achieve that goal. And that is possible only when we will focus ourselves on research and development and creating a world-class knowledge by world-class institution and globally useful knowledge for the society, humanity, and preserving nature, solutions for the climate change, solutions for the job creation, solutions for the green technologies, biotechnologies, and all kind of social technologies that are very important. And now I am happy that India, the trend is changing. In metros like Delhi, we are finding that it's very difficult to get admission in economics, sociology, history, these very psychology, these important social science disciplines, even English and literature also. And it's a very good sign that people are realizing the importance of creativity and writing, as well as studying socio-economic problems of our country and finding the solutions for that. See, our social problems cannot be solved by science and technology. If our society is ill, sick, we have to find out our problems. The value crisis we are facing, the crimes increasing all over. Highly educated scientists and educated people are killing their family members for the property. These are the real value issues, human value issues, and we have to work in that direction. Let me close with this. There are three types of knowledge. One is alpha knowledge, and alpha knowledge is concerned with the human spirit, human value system, human thought processes. That is alpha knowledge. We have to do a lot of research into this. For centuries old, Indian knowledge system can be one of the resources for that. Asian knowledge system can be resource for that. Then there is a gamma knowledge. And gamma knowledge stands for knowledge comes from the social sciences, humanities, as well as the commerce. So we have to develop and enrich our depth in the social sciences and humanities knowledge. Thirdly, there is a beta knowledge, and beta knowledge is a production in science and technology, knowledge production into science and technology. So if all three, alpha, beta, gamma knowledge streams are stronger in India, and we produce R&D of top quality, world-class quality. Our publications are top ranked. Luckily, we are now among the top 5 countries in terms of research publications. But in patents, where we are poor. So there is a tremendous potential in India, and 2047, definitely, we have a passion, we have a thought process, we have appropriate policies, and we have appropriate allocation of funds. Then only these things will happen. The words will not act, our actions will act. And if NEP 2020 will remain on the papers, on ground, nothing will happen. And that realization we have to keep in our mind and act on ourselves and change the dimension. I hope this college itself will start something doing in this direction and encouraging quality researchers, supporting them, attracting them, financing them for innovative research projects. Thank you very much for inviting me, giving me an opportunity to speak for a few minutes. Thank you very much. Grateful to you.
Thank you, sir. Your deep understanding of education and transformative policies is truly motivating for everyone present. The
Thank you.
theme of our conference was both timely and visionary. As Bharat strides into the 21st century, the convergence of disciplines, science, commerce, humanities has never been more critical. Science and technology are redefining the way we live, communicate, and innovate. Commerce and economics are rewriting the blueprint of sustainable growth and financial inclusivity. Humanities and social sciences are shaping the ethical, cultural, and psychological dimensions of our transformation. Together, they form the trinity that will enable Bharat to not just adapt to change, but to lead it. Now, it is time to recognize the excellence. We received an overwhelming number of quality submissions from across the country, and after a rigorous review process, we are delighted to announce the Best Paper Presentation Awards for each track. Are you all excited? The Best Paper in IT Computer Science track is awarded to Ms. Steffi Thomas and Alanjo George Paul Mendonca. The Best Paper in Microbiology track has been awarded to Dr. Udaybhan Yadav. The Best Paper in Commerce Track 1 has been awarded to Mr. Sushant Gond. The Best Paper in Commerce Track 2 has been awarded to Ms. Sakshi Dhiman and Ms. Vishakha Chauhan. Best Paper in Humanities Track has been awarded to Ms. Preeti Vaishnav and Mr. Krishna Kahar. And last but not the least, the Best Paper in Hospitality Studies track has been awarded to Mr. Ashish Nevgi.
Congratulations to all the winners. As we conclude, let us carry forward the knowledge shared and the collaboration sparked during this conference. May we continue to explore the interdisciplinary pathways and contribute meaningfully to the vision of a progressive, inclusive, and a self-reliant Bharat. Let this not be the end, but the beginning of continued inquiry, connection, and collective action. I would now like to hand over to Assistant Professor Aishwarya Ajay Kumar and Assistant Professor Vedant Kasbaze for the closing session.
Good evening, everyone. As we come to the conclusion of this insightful and thought-provoking National E-Conference on Transforming Bharat, it is truly a moment of reflection and gratitude. Over the past sessions, we have witnessed stimulating discussions, cutting-edge research presentations, and valuable exchanges of ideas that have enriched our understanding of how commerce, science, and humanities collectively shape the future of our nation. The 21st century presents both unprecedented challenges and remarkable opportunities. As we transition into a rapidly evolving global landscape, the integration of these disciplines is more critical than ever. Whether it's the advancements in technology and innovation, the evolving landscape of business and economy, or the indispensable role of culture, ethics, and human values, every aspect contributes to the holistic transformation of Bharat into a self-reliant and progressive nation.
Indeed, this conference has been a testament to the power of collaboration and knowledge sharing. Our distinguished speakers, analysts, and researchers have provided valuable insights, bridging the gap between academia, industry, and policy making. Their perspectives have ignited new ideas, encouraged meaningful debates, and paved the way for future endeavors. As we move forward, it is our collective responsibility to apply the knowledge gained here, foster interdisciplinary approaches, and contribute towards the vision of a prosperous, sustainable, and innovative Bharat. Let us take inspiration from these deliberations and work towards implementing solutions that address contemporary challenges and drive progress. To all the participants, researchers, and organizers, your efforts and engagement have made this conference a grand success. While today marks the conclusion of our formal discussion, let it also be the beginning of a new collaboration, fresh perspectives, and unwavering commitment to shaping a better tomorrow. With that, we formally bring this National E-Conference to a close, and we now invite IIC Chairperson and Conference Co-Convener, Assistant Professor Aba Dhote Ma'am, to deliver the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we come to the close of this intellectually stimulating and inspiring National E-Conference on transforming Bharat, the role of commerce, science, and humanities in the 21st century, it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Thakur Shamnarayan Degree College, Kandivali, Mumbai. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. We begin with a sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Kaushik Chauhan, for highlighting the relevance of technology and industry synergy in building a progressive nation. A special thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. Sudhir Gawane sir, whose insightful keynote address has given us a profound perspective on transforming Bharat through education and innovation. A special word of appreciation goes to our technical session experts who led and moderated the academic disclosure with great diligence and depth. Dr. Deepak Ravarkar sir, Dr. Vishnu Yadav, Dr. Sweta Ramendra Kumar, scroll down, Dr. Amita Chandan Shive, Mr. Ozden Ferreira, Dr. Romani Sen Shitak. Your commitment to academic rigor and guidance ensured meaningful discussion and thoughtful evaluation through the technical session. We are immensely grateful to our keynote speakers, Dr. R.N. Pavle, Dr. Hiren Dand, Dr. R.K. Taylor, Dr. Hemant Tripathi, Ms. Vibha Singh, and Mr. Samir Sheikh. Your enlightening talks across multiple disciplines has been truly enriching. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. We owe much of this conference's success to the visionary leadership of Shri V.K. Singh, Chairman of Thakur Education Trust, and Shri Rajesh Singh Sir, CEO of Thakur Shamnarayan Degree College. Their belief in the power of collaborating learning has laid the foundation for this platform. I also thank Dr. S.M. Ganachari Sir, Mr. Subhajit Maiti Sir for joining us and for lending academic weight to this gathering. A heartfelt thanks to our respected Principal Sir, Dr. G.D. Giri, for inspiring and supporting us at every step of this journey. To our presenters, delegates, and participants, your diverse insights and academic engagement brought this conference to life. Your passion for knowledge and transformation is the true driver of Bharat's progress. We also express our appreciation to the IQAC and IIC teams, the organizing committee, technical crew, teaching and non-teaching staff, as well as volunteers. Your behind-the-scenes dedication made this virtual event seamless and impactful. Teamwork is the secret that makes common people achieve uncommon results. Lastly, to everyone who joined us from institutions across the nation, thank you. Let us carry forward the ideas shared here and work together towards a brighter and stronger Bharat. Thank you all once again. Jai Hind. To all the participants, you will be getting the certificates and the appreciation through emails within the next 2 days. Now, let us all rise for the national anthem.